and welcome to the Em Soph Show.
I'm Em.
And I'm Soph.
I'm bitter.
Why are you bitter, Em?
I didn't win last night.
At the Oscars?
Mm-mm.
What were you expecting?
I was expecting to win. I gave it my all. Did you see The Revenant? I was the bear.
You haven't seen her before she's had her coffee.
Well, guess it's back to my day job now. Here are this week's top stories. An upcoming computer game and self-described end-of-society simulator called The Collapse lets players experience the apocalypse to find out how they will die. Although if I had to guess, I'd say alone in front of their computer screens.
On Tuesday night, Kanye West went on a bizarre rant at a gig in Los Angeles, saying of his ex-girlfriend Amber Rose, "She ain't never stick her fingers up my ass." Well, Kanye, we believe you. Your big head is shoved so far up your own ass, there is simply no room for Miss Rose's fingers.
Researchers at Rutgers University in New Jersey claim they have developed a better tomato, one that has just the right blend of sweetness and acidity. Sweetness, of course, from the governor's private donut stash, and acidity from any of the state's polluted rivers.
Pope Francis said this week that Donald Trump was not a Christian because he wants a wall on the Mexican border. This from the guy who has a wall around his entire city.
The robotics company Boston Dynamics released a video on Tuesday of their newest humanoid robot. The bot can now walk on uneven terrain and even pick itself up when it falls down. Which is wicked smart. Like it went to Harvard or something.
Outbreaks in multiple states of Salmonella and E. coli have been linked to infected sprouts. Now, I've always judged the people in the Benson Sound line that get sprouts in their salads, and now I know I've been right.
David Ortiz, the soon-to-be-retired Red Sox slugger, said this week he wants a standing ovation at Yankee Stadium this season. Gee, I knew steroid use had a whole slew of negative side effects, but I didn't know delusions of grandeur were among them. That's as good as you're gonna get.
This week, Massachusetts lawmakers released the details of a new plan to establish a colony of venomous timber rattlesnakes on one of the state's uninhabited islands. Apparently, they want to keep that island uninhabited.
And now for our youth correspondent, Shelby Holloman, who will tell us about all things young, hip, and poppin'. Did I say that right?
Now you know we all have one thing on the brain: spring break. Now I will tell you a couple of tips to help make the perfect spring break happen. 1. Perfect beach bod. Eat as much as you want as long as they're empty calories. Chipotle is your best friend. 2. Make sure you stay hydrated. Gin, juice, rum, tequila. Maybe all together. Make it a party. 3. Document everything. If you didn't Instagram it, it didn't happen, folks. And that is all.
Well, a big thank you to our youth correspondent, Shelby.
To be young again.
Oh, don't be so melodramatic.
Think about it. She's a freshman. She has 3 years ahead of her to fix her GPA. She doesn't have to worry about a job. Must be nice.
You're right. We should just rewind time and go back to being freshmen again.
Ooh, you know what? Never mind.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
All right, let's wrap this thing up. I'm Em,
I'm Soph.
and our director needs a root canal. That's why this week's episode is short. See ya.
Over and out. Too much excitement.
Wait. Midterms. I'm gonna go study first and then...
To be 18 again, your whole life ahead of you. Must be nice.
I feel like you're being a little melodramatic.
Okay, maybe a little.
I thought you were gonna talk.
I thought you were gonna talk.